this is Karl, and as you can tell, my voice is a little sore. Being in Los Angeles, I don't know if it was the weather, or if I got a little allergy going on, or if it was from talking so much at the SMB Tech Fest. But we had a good time, and my friend Dave Seibert made a very interesting statement to the crowd, and it was about education, about what happens when you train your technicians. Some people say, well, I'm going to pay for these guys to get this training, and what happens if I train them and then they go off and work for the competition? And Dave says, well, here's another way to look at that. What happens if you don't train them and they stay? Right? So think about that. We should all be looking at increasing our training. This is a great time to do that. We've had huge product shift in the last year, going from SBS to standalone servers, Server Essentials. If you're still interested in the SBS type product, that's a great server to be selling. Also, what are we going to do with Office 365? What's the future of Windows 8.1? Windows 9 is going to be coming out in about a year, so there's lots of stuff going on. It's a time for constant education, especially if you are looking at us coming out of the recession. The recession kicked a lot of people in the butt. Well, now it's time to get back and get back to business. Some of our clients are already hiring. We're seeing a lot of people getting busier with projects. So it's a great time to think about education. And there's many, many opportunities in our space. We have the SMB Online Conference that's listed in the newsletter. You should check that out. I've got a class starting next Monday, February 3rd, on standard operating procedures, and you can check that out. That's also listed in the newsletter. But I want you to join me this Friday, January 31st, in Silicon Valley if you can. The SMB Nation Emerging Technology Tour goes to Silicon Valley on January 31st, and then we're going to be in Dallas on February 7th, and then in Toronto, Ontario on March 7th. So there's other dates as well. We're going to be doing this all year, about one a month. So check it all out at tour.smbnation.com. And that's the Emerging Technologies Tour. On other fronts, I want to encourage you to get in touch with me if there's any SOPs that you'd like to see in SOP Friday. I'm very happy to have your feedback on that. And if there are specific questions that you'd like me to answer, I'd be happy to do that as well. I did have an idea for a new product I want to come out with on TCP/IP, and so stay tuned for that as well. As always, I just want you to know I really appreciate you checking out this video and the newsletter every weekend. I get a lot of positive feedback, and I am always open to your ideas about how I can make it even better. So have a spectacular week, and I hope I will see you in Silicon Valley, Dallas, or Toronto, and then we'll take it from there.